This is CPR Jose Ortiz. Mr. Exclusive. Freestyle premiere on Clubhouse Dance Music and the CPR's Clubhouse Podcast.
Hello and welcome to this week's edition of CPR's Clubhouse Crew. In the backgrounds, you can call me Mr. Exclusive, is Jenaro, featuring Jenni Renee. This is Scars, the remix, produced by Willie Valentin, and on 418 Freestyle, as we jam freestyle from New England, and now the world. You can call me Mr. Exclusive.
Running, my mind is lost. We always knew this day was coming. Now it's more frightening than it's ever gonna be. Grow apart, I watch you on the red horizon. Your lion's heart will protect you in the stormy sky. And I will always be listening for your laughter and your tears. And as soon as I can hold you, I won't let go of you, I swear. We live through scars this time, but I've made up my mind. We can't leave us behind anymore. We'll have to hurt for now. The next time there's no doubt.
You're probably saying I'm lost for words, and inside our hope is fading. I'm just trying to hold on to what's left of me.
Hold on to me, yeah.
I see your face through tears that cry inside the storm. It's hard to take, so I try my best to be strong, but I can't take this pain away from you or me. Another broken promise, there'll never be enough apologies.
We live through scars this time,
But I made up my mind.
we can't leave us behind anymore. We'll have to hurt for now. The next time there's no doubt. 'Cause I can't go without you anymore.
This is CPR Jose Ortiz. Mr. Exclusive. Freestyle premiere on Clubhouse Dance Music and the CPR's Clubhouse Podcast.
of Jenaro featuring Jenni Renee, Scars the Remix. Available soon on 418 Freestyle as we jam freestyle from New England and now the world. Hello and welcome. Welcome to CPR's Clubhouse Live. My name is CPR Jose Ortiz and I'm live with Jenaro. Jenaro, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
I can hear you nice and clear. We just debuted the version that we've been waiting for quite a long time. Is Scars the Remix featuring Jenni Renee. I do have to ask you, how'd that come about? How did you decide to make something great even greater?
Well, I have to give, I guess the credit to that's got to go to Jenni Renee and to Manny Man. They actually reached out to me and they gave me a lot of props on the song, told me how great they thought it was and that Jenni loved it a whole lot. And they asked me, how would I feel about, her maybe jumping on a remix? And I was like, I think it's a great idea. I think it'll be dope. I didn't envision it originally as a duet, but I thought it would be a good thing to do.
Yeah, I didn't think it would be a great duet either. I was a little skeptical myself, but after listening to it quite a dozen times, I'm convinced it's a good upgrade.
Yeah, I was hoping it would bring some new life to Scars and also, getting Willie involved to give it that extra freestyle pizzazz. Because I know the other one was a little bit, as we said, pop style, so to speak.
Very Disney, yes.
Yeah. So I wanted to bring it back to the freestyle audience, give them what they want. So
yeah, I'm truly excited. I'm glad that I was able to debut it here tonight. We're also debuting it in many other different platforms right now at 90.7. Also on the CPR's Clubhouse podcast, Rhythm 105.9. Just trying to get the song out there as much as we can. Also this Sunday from 5 to 7. We'll be debuting it on Party 101.9. So it's a celebration of sorts of rebranding of a song that was already great and just made it greater.
I'm glad you're feeling it, man. I mean, I think that's what we're looking for. We wanted the song to, get more life. And again, like I said, Jenni loved the song when she's not here speaking with me, but I mean, we talked about it.
We did ask Jenni to come and be here with us. Unfortunately, she's under the weather, so she couldn't make it. So, hopefully in the future, we'll have Jenni Renee on right here.
Yeah, definitely. I like to come back with her. We can talk a little bit more about the trials and tribulations to bring this Scars. Because, we talked about it a while back, but, I, as everybody remembers, I got COVID and things like that kind of set it behind a little bit. But, some things happen when they're supposed to happen. So I'm hoping the time is right now.
Now, there's a lot of different moving parts. You have the 418 Freestyle label, which is in what state of in the United States? It's New Jersey, correct?
New Jersey, yeah, from my hometown, yeah.
Right, but you're not in New Jersey. Where are you located?
I am currently outside of Atlanta.
Right, and then Jenni Renee is in Florida.
Yes.
And Willie Valentin is in New England.
There you go.
So you see the dynamic there when it comes to trying to put this track together. A lot of phone calls, a lot of Zoom meetings.
Yeah, it was a lot of work, a lot of flights too. I've been to Jersey. They've been traveling somewhere to make some things happen. So a lot of going on behind the scenes.
Yeah, and I'm truly glad to be back. I've been on hiatus too. Some people may not know, but our family, some of the members in our family also we're dealing with the COVID situation. I was taking grandparents and parents to get the vaccine and trying to get everybody together and everybody safe. But everyone is well. So we're back doing CPR's Clubhouse Live. And, what a great way to come back after 2 weeks off than to be here with you to debut Scars the Remix featuring Jenni Renee. Not only is it being featured here online, but also on the CPR's Clubhouse Freestyle podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, also Google Podcasts, Stitcher, anywhere where you get podcasts, you can get the CPR's Clubhouse podcast. Also, debut it at 90.7. That's going to be coming up right now, as a matter of fact, on 105.9 The Rhythm, also on there. And also debuting this Sunday, 5 to 7 on Party 101.9. So just the more exposure we can get for that one song, the better.
Oh yeah, you got all the bases covered, man.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm proud.
And of course, we got to look at the beautiful artwork. Is that a Bernardo Sierra masterpiece?
Oh yes, oh yes. He put that together, man, and I thought it was a beautiful cover. Like I think it's really dope.
Yeah, I love it too. I like the fact that you and Jenny are front and center together, and you're on one side, she's on the other. It looks like one person's thinking of the other. It's a pretty cool concept. I did put a bunch of my logos on there for tonight.
That's all right.
When is the release date for the track?
February 26th, coincidentally, which is my mother's birthday.
Well, happy birthday going to her. What an early birthday present she's gonna get.
Yeah, so it comes out on her birthday, but it's I'm hope I'm saying I was right, but it's available for pre-sale starting Monday through 418. So
now, how did that connection happen? The 418 Freestyle connection.
That you have to talk a little bit more with Jenny and Manny about. Me and Gino had spoke before, and I know he was interested in Scars from the beginning, but there were some things going on behind the scenes with 418 that kind of made it a little difficult at the time when I first released it. So when he heard about the remix and he had already liked the song, and with Jenni Renee being on it, he was like, "Oh, this is dope." He wanted to get behind the project, and next thing you know, we a couple phone calls and texts and emails, and here we are.
A lot of things happening behind the scenes. A lot of things. It's unfortunate and fortunate at the same time. A lot of people working to do great things, and then a lot of people working to do bad things. So we just gotta stay on the positive side of things. Yeah,
trust me, that's all we can do. And I want to give props to Willie, because he worked his ass off on this record too. So I don't want anybody to be like, it was just he just got on here and just pushed some buttons and made something happen. No, he worked on this, and I'm indebted to him for it.
Yeah, I had the opportunity to talk to him during the process, and excited about the project. I want to speak for him, but people don't understand the labor that it takes to put a song together. I believe it was a good 40 hours working with vocals from one end to the other, working on a remix that's going to make sense. Because you could remix anything, but if it doesn't make sense, it's a moot point, right?
And then you got opinions, and somebody wants this, and how about this part, and can you do this, and can and maybe that wasn't his vision, so it's like it's a collaboration.
Yeah, it's like, oh, can you please add more cowbell? I really appreciate it.
But for me, the big thing is like I had to, and I did to a great deal, as just being the Marty Jannetty of pain. I'm so used to having my hands in stuff. And this is one of the few times that I was like, you know what? I just got to let him do what he does. And I don't want to overthink it. I don't want to say, oh, if it was me, I would do this. And I'm just like, so I had to do that. So for me, it was also, it was a learning process. But I like not being so, where everything's on my shoulders. So the pressure's on him to make it hot this time.
Right. So that's good that you were a little bit of a hands-off situation there. So you're able to get the best from Willie Valentin and the artistic remix. I was fortunate to get the entire package, all the different versions.
Oh, okay.
I'm excited about that. I'm always excited when they have an extended radio, and they have a couple of different mixes on there where people can play around with it. The DJs can play around with it. I know the DJs that get service from 418 all received their copies today as well.
Yeah, so Gino let me know that.
Yeah, I'm sure a lot of people are very excited about the track. For me, I had to make a special edition CPR's Clubhouse Live and podcast and show just to show love to the song. Of course, this is something that we look forward to, hoping to get on the countdown and have it, trail all the way to number one. So we'll see, we'll see what the fans say and how people vote and the feedback that you get.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Like, and hopefully the fans respond, because the one thing is everybody always said, but we love Scars. It's a great record, but we want a little more freestyle. So they can't say they didn't get that.
They got a real freestyle version. You know what I mean? That
exactly.
It went from Disney to that's hardcore freestyle. It's a cool thing. It's a very very cool thing.
So you got a favorite version yet?
The extended version, of course, because you get the edits in there.
Yeah.
That y'all want this party started, right? It's and then they sample your voice on there. It's going from one. It's panning from the left to the right, from the right to the left, and you get all that breakage and the goodness of edit.
Believe it or not, if I like, that's one thing I wanted more of that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was jamming to that, and I didn't want it to end. I don't need to hear me sing. Just I can go with that all day.
Yeah, okay. We have an edit version. Edits are great, and you think of people like Freddie the Edit and Chip Chop, and and even Shomer. Shomer likes to do edits, and all these edit masters that you have out there editing music and doing it for years. And Barrios, he likes to do edits with his razor and his reel to reel. Yeah. So it's an art form, and it's gotten easier for some, but the traditionalists, they like to do it the hard way.
Exactly.
Yeah. So are you excited about the release of Scars, the remix?
Oh yeah, man, I'm real excited. Like I said, for me, it's to see all of this finally. It's coming out after all behind the scenes and the anticipation. What I'm most excited for is it ain't about me, Jenny. I want the fans to embrace it and to love it. Because again, this is a song that I was passionate about, and then to see somebody else come in and share the same passion for this song that I fell in love with, and put a new spin on it, new life on it. So I'm looking forward to what the fans think about it, because it's for them ultimately.
Now we have the origins of Scars, and can you let the folks know who the original singer is of this song?
His name's James Bay, and he's probably more famous for a song called "Let It Go," believe it or not, and that was like his big hit. This was like, not that it wasn't a hit, but it's just a little bit more under the radar. And I'd heard it a few years ago and fell in love with the song, and I was like, I think that'd be a dope Pain record. I thought that to myself.
Yes.
Yeah. And,
now, what about Go ahead. I'm sorry.
And as fate would have it, it was another one of them sessions that my partner decided, he didn't want to come to. So I just wound up recording the whole song, and then I went back and fixed some things, and a few people, yourself included, everybody's like, yo, that's dope. Like, when is it coming out? And I was like, well, I've been sitting on this for 2 years, so I decided to run with it.
Now, the additional lyrics in the song, the additional writing, is that part of the song, or is that something new?
No, it's new. I actually I wrote it, and Jenny changed a little bit of things to fit her better. And I made new lyrics because I wanted to still keep it in the vein of what was going on, and so I just wrote my own.
So it was more like a back and forth, a conversation. You say the James Bay written part, and then she comes back and does the part that you wrote for her, and she adjusted.
Yes.
Nice. And I noticed that. I'm like, wait, this is new lyrics. It's a remake.
Yeah,
how can that be? New lyrics.
I thought, to me, just to have her come in and sing what I already sang was kind of like a disservice, even if I know she would have done it different and put a spin on it. But then also for me, I said, I want to give her something that's just for her, because it also gives her more of a way to stand out than to just be like, oh, well, now she just took Jay's part and just did it again. And I was like, I didn't want to do that. So I want to write something fresh so she can, make it hers. So it's not just like, oh, she's singing Jay's part. Like, nah, I didn't want that.
Well, Jenaro, congratulations on the song. It comes out on your mom's birthday.
Yeah.
Give them the date one more time.
February 26th is when it's going to be available everywhere. But pre-sale starts Monday. I forget what time, but I'm sure I'll be doing some posts to let everybody know that. Yeah,
just make sure that you look for the face of the artwork by Bernardo Sierra. Shout out going out to him.
I have my glasses on. That's one of the few pieces of artwork I actually wear glasses, because normally I don't have my glasses on. I always do, like when I perform, it's like the Superman thing. When I go to perform, I always take the glasses off. I have on contacts, but that's one of the few pictures, because it's I have transition lenses, and when I took the picture, it was sunny. I thought it looked cool because my glasses were dark, and I said, oh, screw it, and I left it. So.
Yeah, Bernardo starts making artwork out of anything. He'll have half your face and then make a full face. That's how talented he is. So shout out going out to him. But this is the artwork for Scars. The remix is Jenaro featuring Jenni Renee, and it'll be available on February 26th. And what we're going to do right now is, because the community is always late, right? We're going to play it one more time just to make sure that they get to hear it. Are you okay with that?
I'm perfectly fine.
Yeah. So I want to thank you for stopping by and coming on and doing a short CPR's Clubhouse Live with me. We're going to go ahead and play the brand new Jenaro featuring Jenni Renee, Scars, the remix, produced by Willie Valentin. And it's going to be released on 418 Freestyle on February 26th. Anything that you would like to say before we go, Jenaro?
I want to thank you for debuting the song, for letting me come on here and bore the audience to death like I do.
No one is sleeping right now. Hold on, my dog's snoring. Quiet down, Luna. All right, she's good.
And I want to thank everybody who's out there listening, and everybody who's been on this journey with us, waiting for the song to drop. It's finally coming. Now you get to hear it, and hopefully it makes it far on your countdown.
Absolutely.
I've been fighting for that spot for a while. I don't think I've been there. I think I've been on it for a couple of years, so I'm trying to get there again.
Yeah, for those of you that want to hear the entire show, it's available right now at cprsmusic.com. I'm going to send you the link so you can see that this week's episode is called Scars and Stars. And that's the title of this week. Absolutely. So it's Scars and Stars. We got the debut of the Mixer exclusive track, Jenaro featuring Jenni Renee, Scars, the remix, and Jasmine Dennis makes her debut on CPR's Freestyle Countdown. And it's hot and heavy because we got Marilyn Torres at number 1. Will she keep that for 3 weeks in a row? We have Mia, we have Nelson Rego, we have Jay Mazur. We have a ton of different talented people fighting for that number 1 spot. And so we'll decide tonight who will be number 1 on the only countdown that matters. And you know, Jenaro, why I know it's the only countdown that matters?
What?
Because it's the only countdown that gets people really upset for not being, or they're not on it. So
hey, you know how it goes, man. You don't matter until you matter, right?
Absolutely. But congratulations once again on this new take on Scars. The additional writing is great, and we're gonna play it one more time for the folks here.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Once again, that's Jenaro. He's gonna be celebrating on February 26th. Not only is his mother's birthday, but he'll get to celebrate the release of Scars, the remix. Now, the original version I loved. It was very Disney, very poppy, very freestyle pop. And for me, this version here is for all you freestyle enthusiasts that have been begging for a hardcore version. So let's take it away. Let's do it again. That sounds like me. It does. It sounds like me. So we want to thank you once again for being part of the show tonight. We're going to leave you with this version of Jenaro featuring Jenni Renee, Scars, and you can download the entire version. It's available on YouTube. It's also available on the CPR's Clubhouse podcast, which is available on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Amazon Music. Just look for CPR's Clubhouse and the podcast, and you'll find that. Also, of course, you can see he's on YouTube. But make sure that if you're a freestyle supporter, if you're someone that really loves music, that you go and support it, you purchase it. I got the single for free, but of course, I always purchase everything. And I don't mean that I pay $10 a month and then I download it onto my phone. I actually pay whatever they're charging for these songs to be permanently mine because I need to have it. You know what I mean? But until next time, the CPR saying goodnight as I leave you with the remix. Mr. Exclusive presents Jenaro featuring Jenni Renee, Scars, the remix.
From a new Scars Clubhouse crew on Rhythm 105.9 FM, California. This is CPR Jose Ortiz, Mr. Exclusive. Freestyle premiere on Clubhouse Dance Music and the CPR's Clubhouse Podcast.
Welcome to this week's edition of CPR's Clubhouse Crew. In the backgrounds, you can call me Mr. Exclusive, is Jenaro, featuring Jenni Renee. This is Scars, the remix, produced by Willie Valentin, and on 418 Freestyle, as we jam freestyle from New England, and now the world. You can call me Mr. Exclusive.
Running, my mind is lost. We always knew this day was coming. Now it's more frightening than it's ever gonna be. Grow apart, I watch you on the red horizon. Your lion's heart will protect you in the stormy sky. And I will always be listening for your laughter and your tears. And as soon as I can hold you, I won't let go of you, I swear. We live through scars this time, but I've made up my mind. We can't leave us behind anymore. We'll have to hurt for now. The next time there's no doubt.
What you're probably saying, I'm lost for words, and inside our hope is fading. I'm just trying to hold on to what's left of me.
Hold on to me, yeah.
I see your face through tears that cry inside the storm. It's hard to take, so I try my best to be strong, but I can't take this pain away from you or me. Another broken promise, there'll never be enough apologies.
We live through scars this time,
But I've made up my mind.
we can't leave us behind anymore. We'll have to hurt for now. The next time there's no doubt. 'Cause I can't go without you anymore.
This is CPR Jose Ortiz, Mr. Exclusive. Freestyle premiere on Clubhouse Dance Music and the CPR's Clubhouse Podcast. Clubhouse Podcast.
It's the dynamic duo of Jenaro featuring Jenni Renee, Scars the Remix. Available soon on 418 Freestyle as we jam freestyle from New England and now the world.